From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, November 7th, 2014. Silver is trading at $15.46 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,148 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $346. Antiwar.com reports, as they do every time the issue of U.S.-Iranian relations comes up, the White House has insisted that their policy is unchanged. The statement was dubious yesterday, however. That's because a report out of the Wall Street Journal said that President Obama had last month sent a secret letter to Iranian Grand Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The White House declined to discuss what was termed a private correspondence, but the report is that the letter primarily focused on American and Iran's mutual war against the Islamic State. Officials have denied any direct coordination between the U.S. and Iran, who are both active in Iraq. Whatever the contents of the letter, however, the fact that a letter was sent at all proves that U.S. policy is anything but unchanged. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. A joint press release from the FBI, Department of Justice, and Homeland Security says that Blake Benthall, aka DEFCON, was arrested in connection with his operation and ownership of Silk Road 2.0 website, a hidden website designed to enable its users to buy and sell illegal drugs and other unlawful goods and services anonymously and beyond the reach of law enforcement. Manhattan U.S. Attorney Preet Bharara said, as alleged, Blake Benthall attempted to resurrect Silk Road, a secret website that law enforcement seized last year by running Silk Road 2.0, a nearly identical criminal enterprise. Bharara added, let's be clear, this Silk Road, in whatever form, is a road to prison. Those looking to follow in the footsteps of alleged cyber criminals should understand that we will return as many times as necessary to shut down noxious online criminal bazaars. We don't get tired. According to the complaint unsealed yesterday in Manhattan Federal Court, since about December 2013, Benthall has secretly owned and operated an underground website known as Silk Road 2.0, one of the most extensive, sophisticated, and widely used criminal marketplaces on the internet today. The website has operated on the Tor network, a special network of computers on the internet distributed around the world, designed to conceal the true IP addresses of its computers on the network and thereby the identities of the network's users. As of September 2014, Silk Road 2.0 was generating sales of at least approximately $8 million per month and had approximately 150,000 active users. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. That's coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a federal appeals court on Thursday bucked a recent trend of pro-same-sex marriage decisions by upholding state bans or restrictions in Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and Tennessee, pressuring the U.S. Supreme Court to take up the issue. The 2-1 ruling by the Cincinnati-based 6th Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals is the first ruling by a federal appeals court that upholds bans on same-sex marriage. The High Court, if it agrees to hear the case, could potentially issue a decision by the end of June, saying once and for all whether any states can ban same-sex marriage. In Thursday's ruling, the appeals court upheld same-sex marriage bans in Kentucky and Michigan. It also ruled that Ohio, Tennessee, and Kentucky are not required to recognize same-sex marriages that take place in other states. Judge Jeffrey Sutton, appointed by Republican President George W. Bush, wrote the majority decision and said plaintiffs favoring same-sex marriage had not made the case why courts should intervene instead of leaving the matter to state legislatures. He wrote, when the courts do not let people resolve new social issues like this one, they perpetuate the idea that the heroes in these change events are judges and lawyers, adding that he believes it is preferable that courts defer to the customary political processes in which the people become the heroes of their own stories. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.